Is Angelica Martinez, and my presentation will be based on Italian culture and Starbucks. First, I want to provide a couple of important points about European coffee culture. While doing some research on various articles regarding this topic, I found that many European countries share similar traditions when it comes to coffee and its etiquette. Italy, Spain, France, Portugal, and the Netherlands are more similar than the rest of the European countries when it comes to coffee culture. One of the biggest inventions from Italy is the espresso. This invention was welcomed in other countries so well that it's practically the base of any coffee beverage around the European Union. Brew coffee was served at coffee houses, and as soon as the espresso was shared with the world, coffee houses were less likely to offer customers brew coffee. Another important fact regarding coffee culture is that milk in the coffee is only allowed before noon due that is seen as a breakfast-only beverage. However, an espresso can be drunk at any point during the day, but is most likely drunk after lunch. European countries do not see coffee as a beverage on the go. It's part of a social activity between friends, family, and even co-workers. It is an excuse to talk with friends, relax after a hard day of work, to discuss historical legacies and even political topics. Now, talking a little bit about the Starbucks history, let's start with its creation. In 1971, Starbucks was a store known for offering fresh roasted coffee beans, tea, and spices from different parts of the world. But a few years later, in 1982, Howard Schultz got involved with the company in order to bring new ideas and growth. After his first year, Schultz traveled to Milan, Italy, and experienced the Italian coffee houses, an experience that took place in 1983 and shaped the new path he wanted the Starbucks to follow. With the new experience received in Italy, in 1987, Schultz provided his new knowledge and visions for Starbucks and was able to open the first Starbucks coffee house in Seattle. The coffee house welcome was huge, and expansions to other cities will not be long. Some of the first cities to get it were Chicago, Vancouver, Canada, California, Washington, D.C., and New York. Finally, in 1996, international expansions started taking place. We will think that Italy, the great inspiration from what the Starbucks is today, will be one of the first countries to give it a test. However, that was not the case. It took decades before the idea to expand to Italy was even a thought in the company. One of the main reasons provided was the coffee culture might not welcome a foreign company that tries to enter a market where substitutes are everywhere. In 2016, Schultz finally announced that a new Starbucks location will be placed in Milan, Italy. But in reality, the establishment of the company will not happen until 2018. The long wait was worth it. In the end, due to the location chosen for Starbucks was Milan's Piazza Carduccio, located in a historic and palatial former post office. Starbucks needed to make sure that they were able to provide great coffee and that the experience consumers will have will be a Starbucks signature. This is why they will not only offer special Italian drinks, but will offer cocktails and freshly baked goods made by local bakers. Milan was indeed the first try, but it did not stop there. Other cities, like Assago and Turin, were next. And after a few more years, Starbucks will be opening 20 more stores across northern and central Italy. To finish up this discussion, if I was the CEO of Starbucks and I had to go through this new idea of trying to bring Starbucks to Italy, I will indeed keep pushing into the Italian market. While yes, there will be definitely more competitors and substitutes, Starbucks will not only offer local consumers a coffee house that looks luxurious but has fair prices, but it also will offer tourists the feeling of being back home but still enjoying Italian traditions. Another pro of Starbucks is that no matter what your background is, or if you're alone or with others, if you go just to give a coffee boost to your day or just to relax after a hard day of work, anyone will be welcome and appreciated. Being in a rush is a decision that consumer can take and is no longer imposed by the culture they are. Thank you.